Oh, I guess I'm live. Hi, people of the tarot. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. If I'm live. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me just set that up so I can go live in case anybody sees this when I get there. You know what I mean? So I can go live in case anybody sees this. Alrighty. I'm doing the end of August, beginning of September wrap up. August wrap up. September ahead. Yeah, there we go. I got it, I think. Anyway, so August, let's see, what happened in August? It was a busy month. And September is going to be even busier. So what did I do in August? Well, I redid a dress for a wedding that I went to. And I hope my friend don't see us. The wedding was interrupted by the photographers. After the ceremony, they took the bride and groom away for an hour and a half from the reception, and they were gone that long, and that really disrupted things. So it didn't make for a really good wedding. Because of that interruption, a lot of people left. There was no reception. There was no reception line. It was just it felt like somebody pulled the rug out of the wedding by taking them away for an hour and a half or more after the ceremony. Okay, so that's aside. So what did I do in August? Went to Concord, Mass. and did some readings, and the readings were, a couple were just amazing, blew my socks off. Validation. I love doing readings for people. Oh, I'm sorry, it's buffering. Tiki. Hi. So, they were amazingly powerful. I would have loved to have more people there. I think the organizers do need to put a little bit more publicity out there, and do the odd places where you don't expect to have, with a local newspaper or, just places you off the beaten path where you might put it out, because you never know. The one woman I did that I had the most amazing reading with, we was thinking, oh, would love to have a tarot reading. She was on her way home from somewhere, and she happened to see the sign, and she came in. So that's great, but I think it needs to get out there. Just saying. So I did the dress, and I also got 2 sheep fleeces. Since I do everything on my channel, I don't segregate, whether I'm doing tarot or my art projects and stuff. So I got 2 sheep fleeces from a estate, and they had been sitting in a barn for years, but they were still basically good because wool doesn't really degenerate, especially in dry conditions. And most barns, on the average, stay dry most of the year, even when it's hot out. It's just the way they're set up in New England, so that they get the best air circulation. Anyway, so the fairs will be coming up, dead cheeky. I just did one, but I got 2 next month, and then I have one in October, and then one in November, and then I'm already booking ahead for next year, but I'll get into that. So I finally got the cloth to Tarot Alchemist that I had made for her. So much thanks to Diane Giracri for purchasing that to send it to her. It would have gotten to her at some point. I would have sent it to her. But I was more than thrilled that Diane bought that for you. Hi, Lisa. So that's kind of what happened in August. So I'm tired most of the time. I have a hard time sleeping. I don't know if it's energies or just all the changes my body is going through. That's a good possibility. So I wanted to go on and also tell you what's up for August. I mean, for September. August, August is by the board. Also, it's been so friggin' hot and humid in New England. I got to tell you, it's been awful. Big hugs to you, Lisa. I'm moving to New Zealand where it's cool in the summer and comfortable, and oh my God, the weather in the winter sounds so divine. So I digress. So it's been so humid. We only have like in New England and New Hampshire, we usually only have like 8 days of really hot and humid weather. We've had pretty much 3 months of it without too much of a break in between. So that is really unheard of. So most of us have been sticking in the houses that we're moving into spring. Yeah, right. We're moving into the fall here, so hopefully it will cool off and we won't have the hot heat that we've been having. But we're due to have more this week. We've had a break for a few days, so which is nice. Anyway, on to September. September, I will be doing readings in the Antrim, which is just over the river from me. Not only am I doing readings, but I'm also doing a workshop. I'm talking about my experience with Lyme disease and how I have had healing with, not healing, wellness with using herbs. Not that I don't have issues, because I do have issues. I have a lot of body aches, and I don't know if that's from the Lyme disease or because I'm in menopause. Yeah, I'm going to say that word because I have not had a period since the beginning of April. So I'm not sure where all these aches are coming from. So it very well could be the Lyme disease, but it's not so bad that I... Lisa, you're painting your nails? Hey, you had the red that I had on where I wore a couple days ago. I like that red once in a while. So that's one of the things. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to the Mount Washington, which is a pretty big resort here. It's one of those old motels, and it's huge. People actually go there to experience ghosts and stuff. So I believe the guy is Jeff Belanger that's going to be doing that. Somebody's going to be talking about Bigfoot, who I had a great conversation with in Concord. She's going to be there doing a demonstration. I probably won't be able to see that because the readings are not at the same time. Yes, I haven't had a massage in quite a while, so I'm overdue. I had to stop for a while because I was hurting more after massage than before. This because it looks like, yes, I love New Zealand. So I'll be doing that. So I'm really looking forward to that. And my cousin's supposed to be joining me up at Mount Washington. It's a couple hours away, but it's in the mountains, the big mountains, in what we call the White Mountains. They're the upper reaches of the Appalachians mountain chain in New England. So that will be fun because she was going to stay overnight. We've always said we're going to do an overnight to have some cousin time. And so we decided that since I'll be up in that area, it'd be a perfect time to do an overnight with my cousin. So that's coming up. So I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've started. They don't have homes yet, but I'm doing some tarot cloths. It looks amazingly stunning. I hope someday to get to New Zealand. I really do. So I'm going to show you. This is a round one I'm working on. Let me see if it will work. Let me pull it back. So this is a big round one, as you can see. Oh my God, it covers me up. Now that is friggin' weird. Wow. So this is one that I haven't put anything on yet, but I got some ideas. And then this is another square one. I'm not always going to be able to get the same fabric, I don't think. But I've decided I like the Gold Star. So sorry, ladies. But, you know. So I got that. And I have some ideas. I'm going to tell you guys since you're on here now. I saw some fabric, and hopefully it will still be available. Oh, by the way, this is a tie-dye by my Indigo, the shirt I have on, since you can see me so well. Let's see, let me sit back down so I can show you this. I have an idea, because I was thinking of people in the tarot community, and what could I put on there that somebody might really like? And I came up with this. I blew it up, and I'm going to make a stencil out of this. Oh, that's too bad, Dead Cheeky. I'm sorry, it's buffering. It's coming through fine here. And the other one is skulls. You know, we're coming into Halloween, and I saw the perfect fabric, and hopefully I can get it soon. I'll have to check to see if it's still available for that. So I'm really hoping that's available. So that's that, and I'm also spinning. I'll break off a piece. Spinning. Just I don't mind breaking off a piece because I know how to reattach it on some very super fine. Oh, it unspun because it's so fine. Very fine to make fingerling weight for. Oh yes, we all know her for Jilly Freeman. I'm hoping she gets back on YouTube soon. I had a really nice chat with her the other day. So I'm making that for her, and then I'm going to probably dye it indigo for her because she really likes the indigo. So this shirt was dyed, soaked up the last of my indigo vat. So that's pretty much it, ladies. It's so nice to see Joyce here and Tarot Alchemist, and gee, you guys want me to pull? I know, I'll pull some cards. So I even got some of my card stuff organized. I can't believe I did that. Let me see what I grab. I forget what's in this one. We'll find out. Let me see. The Ghost Spirit Tarot, I used this once. I only had like 4 or 5 readings when I went to the show, the last second fair. So it was pretty cool. It was awesome. And the woman was a reader, and she was like, you did great. You know, I told her what I thought, and then she read back to me, and it was so... Yes, exactly. I didn't put my name in because I figured, Lisa, that, you know, I was for other people. Anyway, this card just fell out, so I'm going to go with it. Oh, wonderful. 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Oh, to me, 9 of Pentacles, it's about fruition, things coming into... I would love that, Lisa. I would love to see you face-to-face on Google Hangouts. I've done that with Joyce a couple of times, and I've never physically met, and we've talked a lot, quite personally, me and Joyce. So I would love that, Lisa. Thank you. So this is cool. It looks like a bunch of children finding stores of gold that might have been protected and hidden from ghosts. That is that amazes me. I love 9 of Pentacles. Is that the one I think of, the garden card? Yeah, I think it is. It's just abundance. You know, we put in a lot of work. Now is the time for us to reap some abundance from all the hard work we have put in. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we get. Let me do a little more shuffling and see if we'll get another card here. I like Lisa's messes. Oh, we're getting it anyway. Knight of Wands. So that's out to me. Knight of Wands is all about fiery passion. It's the fire sign and getting things moving with enthusiasm. He's ready and poised and ready to get going, ready to get moving. He's on his way up. He's getting away from the ghost. So he's on his way up and he's moving, he's ascending. So so to me, this is saying it's time to get moving. We're moving on up, and especially with 9 of Pence. Especially with 9 of Pence. For 9 of Pence, that means, yeah, we're moving on up. We're getting in up on the physical. We're reaping the benefits from all our hard work. And one more, and I'm going to look for, since those two came up, I'm going to look for a, what do you call it? A major in the deck here. Because I like Lisa's way. And it's kind of coming out that way anyway. So let's look for a major. 8 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Let's see, Nice of Swords. 5 of Cups, 6 of Pence. Let's see if we can find a... Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. I get the Tower. But the Tower is not necessarily, like total destruction. I'm thinking, because we got to put it in context, right? Let's see what this Tower is. Hopefully we've cleared out. I think these other two cards are so positive that if we do find ourselves in a Tower moment, right, that we are all ready to rise above it, and we're going to reap the benefits from all the hard work. The Tower can be about change, and that can be positive change. It doesn't have to be a negative change. It can be, but not always. No, not always. So I think all in all, this is a really positive reading for us. So this weekend and next week, we're overcoming obstacles. We're rising to the occasion, and we're going to reap the benefits. That's what I'm seeing. So I think I'm going to end. I've been on for almost 18 minutes, and I got to sit down and work on some wool and relax while I'm working on some wool. In fact, I will show you. And then I will sign off after I show you. Oh, don't pull everything on the floor. That's another problem I have. Everything falls on the floor. So this is the wool that I've been working with. I got it mostly clean, but it still has a lot of lanolin on it, so it's kind of sticky. Lisa, you live in wool territory. But it's really beautiful locks and stuff. So I'm kind of picking through it, which is an important thing to do. So so those are the locks. So you can see, and I'm pulling them apart so I can get the lanolin out so it's a lot smoother, because this had been sitting around in a barn for so long. So, and I've got some in the pot. Hopefully it will dye, but it's yellow, so I may not be strong enough to dye. But I know the indigo and the cochineal, which is the red, that's coming up. I'm hoping to get done in September, do some dyeing with cochineal. And we'll do that, Lisa. Is cochineal, which is a bug from the southwest, which eats off the prickly pear cactus, and that makes the things turn red, and then they die naturally. They live out their life cycles, and then they're harvested for the red dye. So I'll show you some of that too, because I do more than tarot, and I like to share everything that I do. And I'm also witchy, but not really a practicing witch. I call myself more of a mystic, because even though I follow the seasons, but I'll talk about that sometime. My path is different. It's all over the place. So I'm going to sign off, ladies, that I can see that join me for this. Thank you so much. And Lisa, I will add you to Google Hangouts, and we will make a date. And love to you all. Many blessings, and have a great holiday weekend. For those that have the holiday weekend, bye-bye.